Morning. It's May 16th. It's Saturday. Anyway, so here's what's left. According to the fire marshal, we lost uh, almost 9,000 acres. And because of my tenant, the big mess that was here is now there, waiting for county pickup. And here, where the trailer was, I had a lot of things stored in there. And as you saw, the thing just turned to ashes. I had a lot of antiques that I was starting to sell off. And I had my silversmithing equipment in there, a lot of other things. Somewhere in that pile are cut gems. I don't know what kind of condition they are in now. And what we call silver investment. It's the scrap silver that I saved and bought off in order to melt down and use for other things. I saved a couple of things. My cast iron benches. Lost a lot of things. Lost a lot of things. My scooter, which I never got to ride because of the broken key. It's in that pile. But here's something, I guess, serendipitous. When we moved the van, I found this. The aluminum alloy that was used in the engine and transmission area. Well, I have this now really cool slag flow. So I'm going to come up with some kind of idea for it. And then there's some others, small stuff there. But I wanted to show you an even bigger thing. Fire is an element. It has no emotions, although it represents passion. And fire is, well, fire brings change. It's transition. So this all used to be one hell of a junk pile. And yeah, I was chipping away at it piece by piece. But I guess I don't know who, maybe one of the gods, maybe Mother herself. But it was decided that if I wasn't going to do it, then they would. So here it is. tall weeds are burnt down. Uh, the piles of junk, they're all gone. Still have some stuff that has to be gotten rid of. But, this is just stuff that my son-in-law gathered and just stacked up. Well, I got left a pile of aluminum cans. That's cool. The truck is gone. The construction office trailer is gone, literally. The Connex is still here, and that will have to be dealt with. But my tenant works for a construction company, so he brought a skid steer with a scoop bucket and a clamp, and he cleaned everything up. Made a major difference here. I lost, excuse me. I lost a lot. I lost so fucking much. I mean, it's no big deal. I mean, in a few years I'll be losing me, so what's the deal, huh? But I just didn't move fast enough. And when I asked for help, I never got it. So I just moved at my pace. And here is the storage shed, the Connex storage shed. I haven't been in there yet. It'll probably be about as I wish it were as interesting as Capone's safe, but you know how that goes. But the guy who was hired or contracted really, because the guy who bought this 15 acres around me, he also bought another 10 acres behind me. So he was having the property cleaned out. I guess he wanted to rent it for agricultural purposes. It would be a tax break for him, a little bit of income. But let's see, the contractor. He was very diligent about doing his job, and so because of so having 25 acres to clear, he left his equipment stashed in the back. Well, he now no longer has equipment. Huh. Oh, it's going to be fun opening them doors, isn't it? So yeah, here is this. The fence is still standing in places, or most of it at least. In places it's down. But here's one for you. Fence post. It's hanging. That's not uncommon around here. Yeah, so said tenant has done a great deal for helping to clean out. And here are his results. All that mess that was in back of my house is now in front of my house. But the county will be coming by with a humongous, uh, I guess it's a cherry picker, garbage collector thing, and they'll be picking up all that crap. Yeah. Oh, lost 2 Chrysler products. Anyway, the old lady still stands. This place, well, it's still standing. Uh, further news. Yesterday, we found out that the 4 fires that started up very suspiciously and merged into one. It was definitely arson. They are looking for 2 men, 2 wet men in a silver pickup truck. Good old country boys. I know. Shit like that has no gender, has no ethnicity. But you know, I got off lucky. I got off damn lucky. There's people who lost their homes, they lost their animals. Excuse me a minute. So, yeah. And we still have hot spots burning. Sorry about that. I'm walking under a oak tree and spiders are dropping off on me. Anyway, yeah. I have no internet. I have not been able to get online for days now, since Wednesday. Today's Saturday, and I have an eBay sale that needs packing up and sending out. Problem is, I don't have their address and I can't access their address. I've got to find a way to get on to my account. But here's our new electric post. And yeah, we still get the looky-sees. I'm really beginning to hate people. Our misfortune is your latest entertainment. So, well, I guess you could say my life was made easier with this experience. The smell, the smoke and the dust has dropped because we had a minimal rain. I think in the past 2 days we've had like half an inch. Yeah, it's enough to settle some of the uh, settles the smoke, settles some of the ash in the air, settles a lot of stuff, but it leaves a stench behind. So it's not a bad stench. It's just a demoralizing smell because it's the leftovers of a fire, and fires are not always beer and friends. And we got, like I said, we got lucky. Some of us did. A lot of people lost their homes, but this wasn't an act of nature. This was an act of man. This was an act of man against people they didn't even know. Um, we have no idea why they would have done something like this. I mean, whatever. But it's demoralized me. It really has. Because I'm sure by now you've figured out I like my trees. I like living out here. I like being away from people. Yet still have to deal with some people. Can't avoid that, but yeah. Get away from the bullshit of civilization. So anyway, 6 days ago, I bought this because I was having engine and transmission problems in the town and country. And I now have a Dodge Caravan. I said, I am a Mopar woman. So I got it on the cheap. It runs decently. And I was going to switch out tires from the other van. The front tires, because those were, they were used, but they were still a lot better than what's on that one now. And, well, just other stuff. But yeah, I had put myself back on the road in a minivan. No trike for you, Shirley. With the way things are right now, Harley Davidson would practically give me a trike that I could afford. But I can't even go there again. Let's see, twice in 1 year. So, yeah, the mess is gone. Now it's just sifting through the ashes, throwing away stuff. I'm so tired of these cats. Well, we rescued a mama cat and her 3 kittens, and the boys have turned out to be absolute killing machines for the local rats, rabbits, anything else they can get their hand, the lizards. And the mother still carries on. And does her thing, sharing her beauty with those who are willing to look. Oh, baby rabbit. God damn you cats. So, yeah. Take it easy, folks. Do something every day for yourself and the world around you. And like Bill and Ted say, be excellent to one another. Be well.